Hello, me again. Since I posted earlier, nothing's changed. In fact, it's like an aspect of my previous mental health has come back, where it's really malicious and really demanding, and it's been like that since about yesterday. I won't go into details, but within that, I mean, I've lived it, and I accept it, and it is what it is. It's my mental health, but and I need to have energy. I need to have a little bit of energy in my body, and I'm so ill, I can't deal with that. And the main problem right now is this autistic situation where I'm screaming because it's stopping me from tuning into my own mind to see the situation clearly. Clearly. Sorry, I'll explain why I'm stopping in a second. Clearly enough, so I know what I'm doing. And within my life, I'm very autistic. I have very peculiar ways, according to my past, which is, somehow I'm a little bit of discomfort. According to my past, which is quite troubled because of my mental health. If you want to be absolutely honest, probably because of my character as well, because of the way I've lived my life. And as a result, it's a little bit troubled. So I've got what can be seen as peculiar ways, but there's immense reason to everything I do. And right now, it's really stopping me from doing the very basic things, this autistic thing. And as far as I can tune in and assess, it's my breathing. There's some sort of displacement in my breathing, where and I'm smoking at present. I've recently restarted smoking. Don't worry, this is all healthy as can be. Ideally, you wouldn't smoke, but if you are, there's nothing wrong with what I'm doing. The way I'm smoking, that's all I can. On an honest, personal perspective, there you go. There's nothing wrong with the herbs I'm smoking. So there's a displacement within my breathing that seems to be putting me into that autistic place, and that autistic place, for the best part, dulls my mind, and it's not a nice place to be in. But with my mental health kicking it up a notch since yesterday, maybe that's why there's so much distress within me to doing basic. What I think it is that given the autism, they're all interlinked, and I've said before, I believe it's an external consciousness. Whether it's my own consciousness or an external consciousness, I relate to it as external to myself. Now, it's trying to hide the pain that my physical body is in, which I'd probably pass out from if I was able to feel. And the way it can do that is by making me exert myself and shout and scream, because shouting and screaming and exerting the physical body probably does wonders for pain. It probably utilizes it in a different way. But ultimately that'll put me back in hospital without too much effort, and the pain from the medication and my physical body, blah blah blah, is only going to amplify things, so that's really not an option. But it's probably, my body's in that bad a way, that's why it's happening. So what I've noticed is that it's my breathing is the crux right now to all of those little different interlinked problems, and I thought I'd express some more bollocks to hopefully make me use my lungs in a different way. And the smoking does help to a certain extent. I'm sure it doesn't help on another level. But ultimately it's getting me to use my lungs in a different way, and that's why I'm doing this. So let me and sorry I'm smoking on camera, but that's where I'm at within my mental health. And my mental health is making me really feel really bad about that, because that's how I would normally feel, possibly. But I've done it before and there's no need for that. So these are the things I'm experiencing right now. It's like every little thing I do, my mental health is making me question it like it's my life depends on it, and that's kind of the way I normally live my life. So that's possibly just habitual patterning even. Yeah, there was one thing I've been meaning to address in the past 2-3 videos, and that was to highlight and address something in the video before. I said very abruptly in the first video, getting back into the swing of things, that Mr. Trump nuked Iran a couple months back, and when we're touching on sensitive subject matter like that, it's best to be as absolutely clear as possible. What I mean by that is that I've made the decision enough, where my mental health has pushed me enough to express it on video before, that the likelihood is Mr. Trump did bomb, not nuke, but bomb Iranian nuclear facilities, I don't know, something radioactive in Iran, and that's what I meant. Not that he nuked Iran, because I mean, who knows, it might be, but I've got no evidence to that, so I'm going to go on what I've been, on the information that's come my way, and he's just bombed already active, possibly for personal power production, who knows, I can't even remember, but I just needed to address that. It's been on my mind, and it's good to get off my chest. I think I've done expressing enough. I could go on, but there's no need. Thank you for listening, and hopefully the screams stop.